showtime.
Oh, was it gonna be out? I got you guys. I got you guys. I got you guys.
What up? Give me your ball back. Oh, what up? I want my ball back. I don't want you, buddy. Huh? Okay, man. Boy.
Hey, good.
On our ball. Huh?
Alright, hello guys, welcome back to another video. So I wanted to come on here to talk about, yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. So here on the Breone channel, we're no stranger to talking about kick streamers and how fucking terrible they are. And I might need to censor that because it hasn't even been 30 seconds. But yeah, we've talked about people like Jackdoherty, Neon, and some other really prominent figures on Kick over here on my channel. We've also talked about people who are much smaller, people like Mawb and other various Kick streamers. But the reason why I bring up Mawb and Jackdoherty is because remember how I made videos on Mawb because I didn't like his content. He was going out in public harassing people, doing quote-unquote pranks to people in public on his YouTube channel. You guys remember those videos, and then his channel essentially got banned? Well, yeah, I'm not sure if I told you this or not, but he did announce that he was going to be going to Kick to do IRL content. And I mean, knowing Mawb, you could only imagine what this IRL content would be like.
Kiss the slap. What? You're fucking ugly anyways. Yeah, what's up? I'm back, motherfucker!
Fuck you, asshole.
Back, come pick it up for me.
Go pick it up. How about I put your face on the floor?
Put it on by a million.
Come here, kiss or slap right now. Yeah.
Assault, motherfucker.
Hit me right now. Hit me right now. Hit me
Police!
right now. Exactly.
I'm being assaulted
Hit
by
me
a
right now.
fat girl.
Yeah. My God, you're trying to be a black ass motherfucker, bro. You're wearing a do-rag.
Wow! Jack, clip that!
Now, going back to the videos I made on Mawb in the past, I said in my videos, like, people like him are inspired by people like Jackdoherty and other big Kick streamers who do the exact same thing, and then they go off and they start making their own content, and it's fucking terrible. Because essentially what the content is it's literally just going out in public and harassing people for content. Like, just random people who are minding their own business and trying to go on with their days peacefully are being fucked with for no reason at all. And if you're really gonna have a problem with me saying, oh, it's such a big issue for people to go out and harass other people in public for content, or just at all, like, grow up. Literally just fucking grow up. Because these guys can go around saying, oh, I do this for fun. I'm not trying to, like, hurt anybody or mess with anybody. It's just for jokes. It's a prank, bro. But that doesn't change the fact that they're total pieces of shit. And I don't care what nobody has to say about it. Because I know people these guys' ages don't see a big issue with this, and they find this kind of stuff very entertaining. But newsflash, this is not a good thing at all. Now, the reason why I wanted to come on here and talk about Kick streamers once again, specifically the ones that go around in public harassing people, is because recently a young Kick streamer who you might be familiar with has been banned from Kick, and I doubt it really is going to be permanent after these clips surfaced on Twitter. Just take a look. Look how small this kid is and how young he looks. Like, parenting these days is non-existent, because there's no shot that when I was this age right here, my parents would allow me to be like this. Like, no shot at all. Like, how absent of a parent or a guardian do you have to be to let your children act this way? Like, I'm sorry, whoever watches over this kid, well, actually, frankly, they don't, because if they did, this probably wouldn't be happening. You're a fucking failure.
Yeah, what up? What up? Yeah, what up? Yeah, what up?
Watch out! Watch out!
Damn!
Let's go!
Oh, damn!
What?
What up?
On your fucking bitch. What?
Damn!
Who's this guy stepping up? This guy right here. Taking that bitch food.
Tell him.
She can go fuck herself.
Hey, they're saying.
What the fuck? Put your hand in my food again, and I'm throwing all of your phones.
Hey, you're not touching our phone.
Don't put your hand in my food again. Do not do that. You don't do that to people.
Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are?
Stop filming me.
You're a nobody.
It's a live stream. You can't stop it.
Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?
Give me the phone.
Now you're not touching my fucking phone. Touch my phone, I'm gonna actually do something.
Are you gonna beat me up?
Back the fuck up. Back the fuck. I will.
How
old are you? 5?
You think I give a flying fuck?
Now, I shouldn't have to tell you why this is really fucking cringe, and I don't see how anybody likes this content, but like, bro, I mean, this might actually be worse than Mawb. And that's crazy because Mawb does some really unhinged shit when he goes IRL, but hey, I don't think I should be telling you this because it should just be common sense, but why the hell would you put your hand in somebody else's food? I can answer my own question here because it's so funny to stick my hand in somebody's food and it will get me views and clout and, you know, everybody will talk about me. I mean, hey, I guess you're right, but that doesn't change the fact that you're just a fucking loser. And I understand this kid is young and whatnot. He's like, what, 11, 12, 13? I mean, he looks like maybe 13 or 14 if we're gonna give him that. But besides him doing some really unhinged things for clout on his stream, I also wanted to talk about, like, this guy. He probably at one point in his lifetime has looked up to people like Jackdoherty. And it's really sad because, I mean, we say this a lot, and there are people who just sit here and don't believe us in what we're saying and how children and this generation, this upcoming generation, are influenced by these shitbags like Jackdoherty and Neon and whoever else is big doing really shitty things on their stream. But it's true, and that's the sad reality of it. And not everybody is going to agree with me when I say that, but literally, like, these people like Jackdoherty and even this kid who we just looked at, they have thousands of people watching them, and I can tell you right now, and I've said this before in the past, nobody over the age of 18 is watching these guys, unless it's like a content creator like me looking for something to make a video on. Like, literally nobody. So most of their audience is like younger people and children, and a lot of these children watching look up to these guys and think this is like the coolest shit ever, and he's so funny, haha. He fights people IRL, haha. And then it's like they see the kind of money that these people are making, and then they're like, hey, maybe I could do this. I could go around harassing people in public, and at the same time, while I'm harassing people and making people look like fools in public, while having a good laugh, I can also build up a following and become an influencer and be known as the guy who goes around in public harassing people, fighting people in public. Like, I can tell you guys right now, the only reason why these kids are like popular and people enjoy what they're doing, not everybody, because there are a lot of people who do not like what this kid is doing, me included, is because they're children doing childish shit and other children find it really funny. Because trust me right now, if these kids were as old as Vitali and doing what he does on his stream, they would be irrelevant. Now, anyways, moving on, that's not the only kid I wanted to talk about in this video. I also wanted to talk about Mawb. I talked about him a little bit earlier in the video, but I just wanted to go ahead and show you a little bit of what Mawb is doing and give you a little bit of an update to Mawb because we haven't talked about him in a few months. So Mawb, my favorite kick streamer. We talked about how he got banned from YouTube doing the pranks and stuff. He used to be really big on YouTube. That was his main platform. Now his main platform is Kick because he got banned off of YouTube. Yeah, you guys get it. Well, ever since Mawb went over to Kick from YouTube, if you thought his content was bad already, like on YouTube doing the pranks and stuff, harassing people, and you saw my videos, just take a look at what he is doing on Kick right now. And he does these streams like multiple times per week, by the way.
Okay, how much? That one is about 3,000. Okay, I'll take it.
What size?
Plus sized.
Sorry?
Plus
We
size.
don't have plus size.
What do you mean you don't have plus size?
We don't have it.
What do you mean?
We're out of it.
What? How?
We don't have it.
I'm looking at plus size right now.
No, that's 16.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Well, you have a good day.
Yeah, man, that was so funny. That was like the most hilarious thing I've seen all day. Yeah, dude went into a mattress store, said he could afford a $3,000 mattress, which I'm highly doubting he can. He then goes on to ask for the plus size mattress, but instead, it actually turns out that he's talking about the lady that he is speaking to, and he calls her plus sized. Turns around, walks out. So hilarious, man. The most funniest shit I've seen all year. This guy is a fucking comedian, dude. Like, how much of a loser do you have to be to like go into a store, say you're gonna buy something, then insult the person who works there, turn right back around and walk out of the store? Like, bro is pathetic. He made himself look really dumb there. And he probably thought that he was being real funny there. But yeah, no, sorry. That was not being funny at all. That was literally like the most boring shit I've ever fucking watched. And this guy probably thinks he's the shit too.
hunting us. Yo, they need to chill, bro. Is the cops coming? Oh shit. Oh, happy couple. Fuck you guys.
You know what's real funny about this clip is I actually recently watched this shitty podcast episode from, I'm pretty sure these guys are Mawb's friends. But yeah, essentially they had him on a podcast and, you know, they were asking him questions and whatnot. They even went over me on there too and they were making fun of me as if I fucking care. I'll take the free content though. But yeah, no, in one specific spot of the podcast, Mawb says that he doesn't just randomly cuss people out when he's doing these said pranks, right? But I mean, as you guys just saw right there, like that's literally what he does. And people for whatever reason find this shit really entertaining. It's crazy because it's not. Like, make it make sense.
You know it's a joke and you're still getting pressed over it. And most of the time I don't just go and like cuss at someone.
So you never feel bad? You've never felt bad about it?
No, I honestly, like, I'm trying to think of a time where I felt bad.
I'm trying to think of one time. Never felt bad.
I mean, maybe there was like a couple times.
You don't be giving no fucks, basically.
I mean, yeah.
Like, I ain't giving no fucks. I'm making money for fun.
Exactly. That's literally what it is, though.
All right, so my big question for you is this. What do you think your purpose is in life?
I mean, I don't really think about that, you know?
Because, like, if you don't have a purpose, then your life, no matter how much money you make, is never going to feel fulfilled to you.
Unless your purpose is making $1 billion.
Exactly. I feel like that's a purpose.
Is that your purpose, you think?
Honestly, to make people laugh, you know, I try my best to do that. Whether it's at the expense of other people, of course, you know, I don't really give a fuck about that. I like making people happy. I like making their days better. Obviously, not the people I'm harassing.
This guy is fucking stupid!
I pray to God here and there. I wouldn't say I'm like the greatest person, but
like, you think you act in the way of God?
Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
Like, I get emails on my business email all the time, like people telling me, oh, like I helped them out of like a dark space, you know.
We were looking through one today, it was like crazy.
You think you have a positive impact? Like, you think you're more of a positive impact than a negative impact?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on how you take the videos, to be honest. You could say like I'm influencing like kids to be like even more like
If Mawb ever tells you something, just take it with a grain of salt because you don't know if it's true or not. Like, this dude said that he is 17 years old. Yeah, right. And even if he does happen to be 17 years old, he doesn't act like a 17-year-old. Like, if you're gonna sit here and say you're 17 when you definitely are not, at least grow up and act like it. I was 17 3 years ago, and I'm not sure if it's because you got kicked out of high school for being a loser or what, but when I was 17, I was 100 times more mature than you are. And seeing the things that you're doing as a 17-year-old now, quote, 17-year-old, it's just super embarrassing. Like, you're a laughingstock, honestly, and the only reason why people watch you is because you're a loser. And I really wouldn't be surprised if people are just watching you and waiting for you to fuck with the wrong person so that you can become the next Tanner Cook. Now, what I just said about Mawb goes for every kick streamer that is doing this, including the one that just recently got banned that we just talked about. And all of this really just begs the question, why do people want to be known for doing things like this? Like, sure, you can get clout and you can get money, and some people out there will think you're cool, but I hope these guys know that their overall legacy that they're leaving is literally just shit. And I really hope one day in the future, if they don't get shot dead or anything like that, I really hope they are going to look back on what they did and regret it, because what they're doing and what they're influencing new children to do is not okay and it should not be allowed. But Kick is over here allowing it for whatever reason. Like, I understand what Kick is trying to do just a little bit, how they're trying to be less strict than like YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and these other mainstream platforms, but the things that are going down on their platform is just too much and they need to do something about it. And when I mean they need to do something about it, I don't mean giving people fucking 10-day bans and shit, or like 48-hour bans. Like, that's fucking ridiculous. Like, look at this right here. This kid that we talked about in the beginning of the video, he put out a tweet the day that he got banned and he said, banned for 10 days on Kick. We'll be back, free Kizzy at Kick Streaming. And then there's an image right here that shows the reason why he was banned was because because apparently he promoted illegal substances while being underage. Now, I'm not exactly sure where that happened or if that even did happen, but bro, if people can get away with things on Kick, things like this specifically, and have a 10-day ban, I mean, that's just taking like a week or two off. That's nothing. And what this tells people, especially people who are not on the platform already, is that if I go over and I stream on Kick and I do something that is really bad or something that would be considered really bad on like YouTube or any other mainstream platform, I can do the same thing that would get me bans indefinitely from Twitch or YouTube. And if I go over and I do it on Kick, I'm only going to get like a 10 or like a 48-hour ban. Like, Kick is literally a joke, and I hope in the future they finally do something about this when the media and the app stores start catching on, because this is ridiculous. People should not be able to get away with things like this anywhere, let alone that children under the age of 18 are doing this on your platform. That's a really good look for you, Kick. Like, Kick's moderation, if you thought TikTok's moderation was bad, I mean, just look at Kick. If you're a bad person and you want to do illegal things and you want to stream illegal things to the internet on a somewhat big platform that is somewhat mainstream, hey, look, it's Kick right there. Because if you do something bad, you're not going to get an indefinite ban unless you're like a pedophile or something, because those are the only people who really do get indefinite bans on Kick. Like, it's ridiculous, and I hate that this is becoming more of a trend over on Kick, and I hate that the younger generations are starting to be influenced into doing shitty things like this. And as much as I don't think it's going to go away anytime soon, I really wish it would. Now, I guess with that all being said, I'm going to be wrapping up the video right there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you happen to enjoy the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so it gets promoted more in the algorithm so more people will see it. Thank you so much for being a member to the channel. Your support really means the world to me, and I really do appreciate it. Anyways, my name is Breone, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.